Welcome to oddscheck.com and our roundup of the outlier odds value to be found across Europe's top leagues this weekend. In a moment, I'll use our exclusive premium bet finder tool to instantly show you the bets where the top paying bookie is offering significant outlier odds value relative to the middle of the market. Oddscheck.com has a unique format for super quick and private odds comparison, but comparing odds means very little if all the bookies have the same odds for all the results. The difference is our premium bet finder tool instantly shows you the bets where the odds values really diverge in a big way, so you can actually find where the extra value might exist. So let's get started in England with the Premier League. Now you can find the premium bet finder tool near the top of your display, and if I max it out by sliding it all the way up to 15% plus, we can see that there's 15% plus more value for an away win for Fulham and draws at Emirates and Old Trafford. So if you think that the Cottagers can bounce back from last week's defeat and grab their first ever win away at Arsenal, or that the same game, or the one between Manchester United and Nottingham Forest, will end all square, then there's 15% plus more potential profit to be found at the top paying bookie compared to the medium bookie, aka the middle of the market. Now, if I dial the premium bet finder tool back down to 12% plus, we see some more potentially interesting results highlighted with a home win for Sheffield United or a draw in the same game against Manchester City. Again, both highlighted. So do you think the newly promoted Blades can get their first win of the season by beating the Citizens for the first time since their 2008 FA Cup triumph, or that the same game will end on as even at Bramall Lane? If any of these take your fancy, then there's a significant divergence in value and therefore potential profit for these results. Next, let's head over to Spain and La Liga. Now, as you can see, if I max out the premium bet finder all the way to 15% plus, we see a home win for Celta Vigo or a draw at Villarreal, both highlighted. So if you fancy Celta Vigo to beat Real Madrid for the first time in over 6 years, or for the game between Villarreal and Barcelona to end all square at the Estadio de la Ceramica, then there is at least 15% more potential value to be found between the top and middle bookies. Interestingly, if I then drop the premium bet finder to 11% plus, several more results pop up that provide some real value with home wins for Las Palmas, Rio Vallecano and an away win for Girona. So if any of these results sound promising to you, there's 11% more profit to be found for bets on them to happen. Meanwhile, over in Italy, the world of Serie A. If we crank the premium bet finder tool all the way up to 15% plus, then we can see that there's a serious divergence in value for bets on home wins for Frosinone and Cagliari. So if you think that last season's Serie B champions Frosinone can get their first win of the season at home to Atalanta, or that Cagliari can beat Inter at home in Sardinia for the first time since 2019, then there's 15% more potential profit to be made. Now, if we slide the premium bet finder down just 2 points to 13% plus, we suddenly see two more potentially interesting results where there's extra value to be found: a home win for AC Milan and an away win for Genoa. Can the Rossoneri defeat a Torino team that's beaten them in 2 of their last 3 meetings? Or can Genoa inflict defeat on Lazio once again following last season's 4-1 thrashing? If you think they can, then there's 13% plus more potential profit to be made on those bets. Finally, we head over to Germany, where the Bundesliga moves into its second weekend. Max out the premium bet finder at 15% plus, and we see some good potential value for a bet on Augsburg to either win or get a draw at the Alliance Arena. If you fancy Augsburg to beat Bayern at the Alliance for the first time since 2015 or secure a draw for the first time since 2018, then there's 15% plus more value for that bet. And if I move the premium bet finder to 14% plus, then we see a home win for Borussia Mönchengladbach is highlighted. Die Fohlen have lost their last 5 matches against Leverkusen at the Borussia Park. Is it time to set the record straight? If you reckon they can get the win, then there's potentially 14% plus more profit for that result. So as you can see, there are plenty of potentially interesting results across Europe this weekend where there's compelling outlier odds value to be found. Be sure to smash a like on the video, subscribe to our channel and tell us about any other leagues you'd like us to cover. Regulations do prevent us from showing you which bookies have the top odds here for each result, so head on over to oddscheck.com to give the premium bet finder a try for yourself before you find the best odds for your results of interest. It's available on match odds for every single league that we cover, plus plenty of popular outright winner markets too, where the outlier values can be even more significant. That's all for now, but as always, please play responsibly.